January 2024. And we thank you, Lord, for the gathering, for the leadership that have arranged for this, and we commit the program into your hand. Lord, as we go through this program that is intended to give honor to whom honor is due, we pray, Lord, that you guide us through. For us, we know the quality of life of the speaker, we know his leadership style, but for other people outside of our office or outside of this institution to recognize what he has done and what he is doing, and to have come to honor him is something that we consider as an honor to us as an office. And so, Lord, we invoke the person. Let this gathering be something remarkable that will go down in history based upon what our people did necessary for which we are here. In Jesus' name we pray with thanksgiving.
Amen. So, Chief of Staff, Office of the Speakers at this junction, George Watkins, I'm the head of Political Affairs and Communications to the Honorable Speaker, Dr. Bhofal Chambers. So I want to use the occasion to welcome all of you to the House of Representatives, Office of the Speaker. As you may be aware, on today, the Speaker of the House of Representatives is going to receive an honor from the eyes of the Globe newspaper. And this media institution is one of those reputable institutions in the Liberian media landscape. They have contributed, they have made a significant impact in the media landscape here in our country. And so today they've deemed it necessary to have come here at the House of Representatives to give to the Honorable Speaker an honor, and that the Dean of Ville is necessary being bestowed on his person. So this all-important program, we would like to call on the Managing Editor and Publisher of the Eyes of the Globe newspaper, Mr. Paul Bottle, who's going to give us the presentation of the certificate to the Honorary Dr. Bhofal Chambers. So without much ado, Mr. Paul Bottle.
Thank you very much, Mr. Political Officer of the Honorable Office of the Speaker of the 54th National Legislature, members of the office staff of the Speaker, and fellow journalists here today. There's an adage that says that we should give honor to one who honor should be given to, specifically when they are alive, and specifically when they have demonstrated immensely to the contribution of the growth of the society. So during the years, we have observed, having walked, we have observed that Honorable Dr. Bhofal Chambers has been working tremendously in the transformation of black people. We have observed that Dr. Bhofal Chambers has worked in capacity building of individuals, not individual, based on the fact that he has seen everyone indiscriminately. Indeed, he has assisted in whatsoever way that the Lord has led him. Now, we name few, and we name the most recent one, the fire disaster that just occurred, the tank crash that just occurred, that the Bhofal Chambers is the first and foremost senior government official who has visited the area in total time and made significant contribution both in cash and kind. This is highly recognized. Basically, when you are in disaster, people will come around you and see this kind of a situation and try to pick you up or lift you up. Definitely, this should be accepted and respected. That Chambers even shed tears that I saw on the video, and I felt very much distressed about the situation. By the exception of that Chambers has sent a lot of individuals, students, to the United States of America, to Europe, other areas to seek advanced education. Some of whom have gone and they have come back and making some immense contribution. Then it comes to medical situation. People who have medical private are in the presence of a situation of a girl or lady who had cancer. She was diagnosed with cancer. She needed to go to Ghana. The Chimo made available transportation, lodging facilities, and you name it after him been traveling from one whereas you don't know anybody where you are going to. By the exception of that, there's another little girl who had an eye problem and she needed to be attended to. All of these groups that the Bhofal Chimo has exhibited, these virtues are making you be an existing individual who the law has sent to help Liberians. In my own world, if Liberia had more than the Bhofal Chimos, I think the kind of transformation that we are yearning for in this country, definitely we should have to reach there. So, with all said and done, not to go into the time because there are other elucidations or there are other issues that are expected in my own understanding. I would like to call on one of my business division, the secretary in the office of the Eyes of the Globe, and she will unveil this certificate, and then we'll unveil this certificate, and then to that the Bhofal Chimo. It reads the Eyes of the Globe newspaper, the eye that sees indiscriminately. Certificate of honor awarded to Dr. Bhofal Chimos. The Board of Trustees, Vetting Committee, and editors have observed your diligence and commitment to national duty and transformation of the national legislature, as well as conducting the affairs proficiently of the House of Representatives. We have deemed it very expedient to name you as Man of the Year. In testing, we have fixed our signatures done this day, which was yesterday, second inscribed on this certificate of January after the death of Christ 2024 at number 9, signed by the publisher, managing editor Paul Bolo, and approved by the chairman of the board of the editors and vetting committee, Mr. Bob Atwood. To Mr. Chimon, Dr. Chimon, I beg your pardon, congratulations again, and we are with you in talks, and we believe in you, and we still have those commitments that we think we can make to you as a human being in reward for the good you have done for Liberians. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you very much. Please have your seats, please. Thank you. Well, this exercise will definitely be bifurcated. First, to thank the benefactor of this process, who makes me the beneficiary of this award. I want to thank you very much. This is a new year, and we are thankful that God has brought upon us this very space where we can have this convocation in magnifying His good name, for He stands for wonders, and it's our prayer that this year be one I will refer to as Annus Miraculous. That means a year of wonder, a year of good year. This year is my prayer. We have transitioned now to having a new development, and we hope that comes with the requisite changes that we all deserve. I want to say that the eye of the globe,
I remain convinced that there is a need for the enhancement of peace and progress. As leaders, we need a new attitude to bring about the realization of peace, security, economic growth, equality, and impartial treatment. Within our districts, counties, our state, Liberia, of course, I want all of us to shamelessly and brazenly join hands in unity to build this nation as we would like it to be, for the benefit of our people, especially for posterity, those yet unborn. Let us all apply the full measure of devotion, dedication, and patriotism by rendering the requisite services to make Liberia a country of greatness where there will be no inferior or superior persons. I want to say that because of the self-abnegating tendencies of the eye of the globe, I want to say again thanks. We will do what we have to do. To conclude on this chapter, because I said this will be bifurcated, we will start with the issue of the award, but it will be climaxed by a mini conference, press conference. To conclude, may the divine architect of all human events bestow upon the entire nation, our nation, the blessings of peace, love, and familyhood during this new year and always. May God continue to sustain, guide, and preserve in peace, unity, and strength, bounteously prosper the nation and save the state. I want to thank you very much for this magnanimity. In the same or in another vein, we have stated that we, as tribune of the people, people who intend to work in the common good of our citizenry, we feel that we should be true to our people and do what is expected of us. We are here to serve, and Liberia should benefit from all of our efforts. I believe not long ago, a press conference was held, and I heard my name, to the effect where it was stated that I, Bhofal Chambers, asked my deputy about his link with Firestone, and he also said that I said that I linked him for being the lawyer of HPX and Asila Matal. Also, he said that I linked him to LPRC. If anyone will listen to what I said, those were far from what I said. I said that it is of common knowledge, or it is perceived that the Honorable Deputy Speaker Kofa, his link with companies and that which were named, I stand to be corrected, but I also called Mr. Kofa, or Honorable Kofa, Councillor Kofa, in my office to give him some pieces of advice about the which, in my view, were not in the spirit of governance. It was not in the adherence of good governance. And in governance architecture, we always wanted for justice and fairness to be dispensed. And I thought that the Honorable Deputy Speaker, through that medium, then they are at liberty to go and seek what other recourse necessary. It was a frank discussion I had with him. But I felt that that kind of attitude did not signal to me that the wounds of government and governance will be healed. So I always continue to tell him these things. But I never linked him with Firestone, and that didn't even come about. If you can remember, even some people came to me with an allegation that Honorable Kofa, with allegation that the Deputy Speaker was the one that was spreading some misinformation, that I took $500,000 from HPX. Many of you have seen it. And to the living God, I don't know a single worker within HPX. I don't know a single worker within HPX, let alone people who are running from stations to station, carrying a kind of a falsified document that they have pasted my signature saying that I took $500,000 from HPX. Today, if HPX said that I have ever had a link with them, let me not exist as a human being. Let me go on the firing squad today. These are things I don't do. You know, when we are in an arrangement with people, courtesy is good. Mutual respect is good. For us, when we get in any institution, we become assets, not liabilities. With the CDC I'm in, I have not requested and I have not received a dime from CDC. Everything I do and everything that even happens in Maryland, in my district, I fund them. Even sometimes party functionaries are leaving for Maryland County, I help to facilitate their travel. Even the last time registration, when the people are complaining, I even funded the means for the issue of registration. So there's no real, I would say, logic into what have been said. And all that you may have heard, I would call that extravagant foolery. We said that the Honorable Deputy Speaker was embroiled with other things amongst the maritime, LISCA. We say to you that the Honorable Deputy Speaker is embroiled with the issue with our blue economy, the marine economy. Do you know that he has been the legal counsel for the founder and CEO of LISCA, the late Urim Cohen, up to March 4th, 2023, because he died March 4th, 2023. I'm saying it. He is the legal counsel. And in fact, that also have been authenticated, I think, on the 10th of March, when he went to sign the Book of Condolence in the Observer, because it was there, covered by a fellow called Sompon. So, distinguished honorable people, because of our, and let me just say this, I said that 10th of March, right, 2023, the time, because Cohen died 2023 March, on the 4th of March. But I wrote because of my concern of the nation's economy. We always had problem with the economy of the state. And I said, and I still maintain, Liberia has the capacity of generating over $1 billion. I personally do believe that, because we have sectors. I have, with some consultation of some lawmakers and other well-intentioned people, to create the Economic Reconstruction Committee. There, I was able to invite some European, mission officials in my office. We had some discussions. I invited the German ambassador in my office. I invited the Chinese in my office. And the reason I did that was to see how we can go over the hump that Liberia was being, not structured in my mind economically, where we have competing priorities. I call the Germans because they are efficient in the production of the wood market, forestry, about to or prepared to bring some surveillance to ensure that the area be protected and we multiply the species that we have. I was able to talk to the agriculture minister because she was invited here. We called the head of fishery. She came here. I met with the maritime boss and also the president to tell them. And I was told that people in Dubai were interested. The reason why we felt that it would have helped, because that quality of fish, you have a kilogram being sold up to 3,500 a kilogram. It's in